Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I am using The Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. There is a companion book by Barbara Moore. I don't use it, but if you are looking for a deck that has that, this one does. There's a website for them, llewellyn.com. It is from 2004, but they might have some reprints or some more information about those creators. I don't know. Supportive Oracle Cards, You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. Website for them, rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A as in apple, U as in umbrella. Alright, there's that. We're good. What do we have for Aquarius? When I was shuffling, the cards were very smooth. Like, it was very enjoyable. It's just not normal for it to be that smooth. I had another, who was the other one? Capricorns was very difficult, which I did that one earlier today. So it was very interesting to me, like all of a sudden the cards were like really smooth. And it's been like a few hours since I've done that batch, so I was like, all of a sudden the energy's very, very compatible for you. So hopefully that's good. Well, you're starting off with the Sun card. And you also have the Lovers card here for you too. So these are really great cards. There's something coming forward. I feel like what you want, you're having an opportunity. Like, I feel like, yeah, because your card is showing up. The Star card is your card. It's Aquarius. Something you want is showing up. Something you want is showing up. So I find myself always saying this lately. I don't really like using this card as the wish card. I'm really not a fan of it, but yet I still seem to pull it in somehow. So, and I am an intuitive reader, so it's almost kind of like something you've been wanting to come in, something you've been wanting to show up is coming. It's here. For some of you, that might be a relationship, if that's what you're looking for. The Lovers doesn't have to be a relationship. A lot of times I read it with other people, depending what it is. It talks about a very compatible connection, or it can talk about passing the test, making something work out exactly the way it needs to. Either way, backed up with the Sun card and your card, the Star card coming in, what you want is showing up. And it's showing up in a very stable, dependable way. I feel like this is great for you for this situation. When I see the Ace of Pentacles showing up, I feel like it's something I want, something I've been looking for, and it's going to stay, it's going to stick around. It's kind of like getting that dream home and knowing that it's going to be yours for years to come. Or if it's a relationship thing, you're starting a relationship with somebody, and this is for the long haul. They're going to be around for a long time, and that's what you're looking for. Again, if that's what you're looking for. The only hang-up I'm seeing so far is you have to be the chooser. Usually Aquarius isn't shy, in my opinion. If you have something to say, you say it. If there's something you want, you put it out there. But for some reason, you might be holding back. And you might be questioning, because I think you're looking at it and you know this is, if you claim it, it's going to last. I feel like you know that with the Eight of Pentacles. But that's actually the good thing about this. This is something you do want to keep. But I also feel like I'm holding off and I'm like, oh, okay. Do I really want to commit to this to that level? Like buying your dream house, buying that is a big commitment. Like that's a big commitment. To me, that's a big commitment anyway, buying a home. Because usually people don't buy homes just to get rid of them, you know? Not usually. Some people have a different energy with that, I give you that. But I'm not getting this as like a flip. But this is like I'm opening the door and walking through. This is a big thing. A lot of times, I would say usually, most of us anyway, if we're going to buy a home, we're either investing a lot of money, or for example, if you already have a home, I would say the majority of us would have to sell the old home to get the new home, or vice versa. Or like, you know, if you get the new home, then you know what I mean. You got to sell one to get the other. Usually, I think that's common for most of us. I know I'm in that boat. If I was going to move like that, so it's kind of like it's a big deal, and like the Hanged Man is here saying, "Oh, wait a minute, that's my dream home, but I like this home, and I know what this is. Like, do I want to do this?" It's kind of like, if I go into that dream home, maybe the taxes are a little higher, maybe the upkeep's going to be a little bit more, but it's the dream home. And if I go into that, and it's like that might be the nervous energy, kind of like if I go into that and for some reason it doesn't work out, I can't fall back on this because I have to sell this home to get that home. And I think that's the nervousness I'm kind of feeling, although this is a very smooth flowing energy. I don't feel like this is going to be very hard. I feel like this is more you just acknowledging that to yourself, going, all right, well, that's the risk I have to take, but I don't want to let this go. I also feel like they're saying, and I said this in some other reading today, sometimes the tower shows up, but it's not a bad thing. It's a shock. It's not expected. It throws things around a little bit. But if this was an old tower that you wanted gone anyway, it's kind of like, oh, it fell over? All right, well, cool. It's easier to clean it up than have to tear it down, so I guess it's fine that it's gone anyway. So it's a shock coming in, but it's a good shock. With the gratitude in the tower, like, I'm glad this is coming in. This was not expected. Whatever it is coming in, like, yes, I want it. Yes, this is what I need. This is peculiar. This is kind of, I'm just kind of like slowly letting this come in because this is the challenge card. This is for you. I don't know how this is going to sound, but here we go. This is for you. It's not for everybody. Some people are going to be left out. That doesn't have to be a bad thing. Sometimes people get left out and they're supposed to be. It's a general read. Take that where you got to take it. I know it's probably not going to sound the greatest. I don't know what to say. This is for you. And other people are going to be left out of this situation. And some people are going to be left behind. But, maybe it's not. I feel like that's not a bad thing. Some people you have to leave behind, they'll make their way. I feel like that might be also weighing on you, but I'm also getting kind of like you can see the reality of that too. Kind of like, yeah, they're going to just have to live their own lives now, or they're going to have to take care of themselves now. Or if I'm moving out of this house, for example, say I have to leave this house to get the house I want, maybe you have a couple people, or maybe you're letting somebody rent a room, and you're like, listen, I have to go for what I want. I'm selling this house, so you can't rent this room anymore. You're going to have to go. I'm sorry. And you're going to, for whatever, like, that might be like how it is, and they might feel left out, but it's kind of like, I can't hold up my whole life. I can't pass up on this great opportunity because this doesn't work for somebody else. I'm like, well, they're going to have to find their way. They're going to make their way. I do see that weighing on you to some extent. I also see that, like, the Temperance card coming in with the Kuan Yin is like they'll be taken care of. They just got to step forward. They'll find somebody else to live with. They'll find another opportunity. Who knows? You'll probably have some ideas or suggestions about that anyway. I don't see you really doing it for them, but you might be like, oh, well, check out, see if that person, see if you can live with that person, see if you can live with this person. But here's a heads up. By the end of July, I don't own this house anymore. So you have to the end of the July, and then that's the last day. You have to be gone. So start packing stuff up now and start looking now because you have to the end of July. These readings are timeless, so they're valid for whenever you come to them. I'm just recording this in the early June, so I'm just using like 2 months. It's like a 2-month thing. That's just how it's going to have to go. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I feel like you kind of know that. A lot of things are going to start going. A lot more things are going to go. It's like a package deal. It's like whatever the first part was, it's exactly what you wanted, and there's a lot more things like falling right into place. This feels like a Sunshine Rainbows reading at the moment. It's kind of like this is going together. This is one of your moments where things are going the way you need them to, the way you'd like them to. I also feel like with Aquarius, though, you guys are it feels to me like you're grounded in reality in the sense of like, yeah, life doesn't always go this way. But while it is, let's make the best of it. You know what I mean? It doesn't always go this way. It doesn't, but this is a moment where it is. Make the best of it. It's a package deal, too. It's like you get this main thing that you want. Like, it's like you get this nice house, your dream house, but then you move in and it's like you have the perfect neighbors and you're like, it's just the right amount of space away from work. Kind of like it's not too far of a drive, but I'm not right on top of it where everybody's like right in my business either. It's closer to people I like. It's got a nice, recreational area, not too far away. It's like it fits perfectly. It's like the main part works, and then there's a lot of benefits around it too. Live it up. I would say live it up. It's about what you want. And I feel like for this situation, it keeps getting pushed in front of me, kind of like, you need to make this what you want. There's no time to feel guilty about getting what you want. I don't know why you would. I don't know how Aquarius works with guilt. I don't usually equate guilt with Aquarius. But this is a time for you to get what you want. This is for you. This is not about other people. This is for you. You need to have this moment. And I'm going to play it again. I've said it a couple times, but you know full well these moments aren't constant. They come, they show up, and now just make the best of it. While it's here, enjoy it for everything you can. That's what I'm getting. Because you know that this is not every day. This is not... Your life doesn't go like this. I feel like that's the easiest way to put it. Like, your life doesn't run this smoothly and this perfectly all the time. You don't always get what you want. At least not on these terms. So... run with it. Make the best of it. Enjoy it. That's what I'm getting. It's for you. It's for you. Enjoy it. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you for watching, and you have a good day.